Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You ain't shit, and you're never gonna be shit with your little ass dick. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you nigga with the sauce. And the one they call it Don too. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Hey yo, what's up? I go by the name of The Sauce.
And what's up? It's the Don, John Paul the Don, right here.
What up, ladies? This is the killer of the kills. This is the boss of the boss. This is the Don of the Dons. Welcome to another rendition, another episode of the best show on the planet, Sauce with the Don.
Yup.
Hope y'all feeling good today. I know it's snowy out there. If you in the Northeast, Boston, New York, Long Island, wherever our fans are. If you're in the the Northern Alps, it's probably snowing out there too. Just stay warm out there. Have your hot cocoa with some s'mores on the side, or as I like to call it, chicken noodle with a soda on the side. That's that New York shit. That's that bodega flow. But yep, we just here with another weekend. We thank y'all for listening. So we're just gonna go and start right up from it. The most important thing that happened last week: Charlamagne can no longer say it. Nicki Minaj did respond to the one who supposedly took the crown herself, Remy Ma, with a track called No Frauds. Give it up for No Frauds. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. She responded.
I fuck with No Frauds.
I mean, it's all right.
It's a hit.
You think it's going to be a hit?
It's definitely a hit. They play it all the time.
It ain't no truffle butter.
It's not truffle butter, but that is different.
It ain't no Only.
Nah, I'd say probably like the same heat of Only, or maybe even more.
Well, okay.
Let it grow.
Before we get into the Nicki Minaj conversation about her verse, specifically the whole song, the entire song, you could definitely see that it's Drake influenced. That's one thing. Lil Wayne's verse is type whack. I'm so disappointed in my man.
I wouldn't say it's type whack, but I'm a Lil Wayne stan. So.
Yeah, but so am I. And
I didn't think it was that bad. Like it's growing on me. I wish he could have done better, but it's growing on me.
I fucking I changed.
Yeah, that was
I like that better. But his verse in there. Lil Wayne always said the best verse on the track is either the first one or the third one or the last one. And Lil Wayne was on the last one, and he should have killed that. He's been going hard, yo. He had Key to the Streets. Okay, that goes hard. He has Running Back with Wale. That goes hard. He has fucking No Problem. Like, that goes hard. Lil Wayne can still go hard.
I never really liked his No Problem verse.
Well, it's really good. Okay, and he, on a Young Money song, the comeback, the big three.
I felt like it was just, like, rushed. His verse was like, here, thanks.
Toma.
He's like, you know what? I'm letting my niggas shine. Because, first of all, this song was definitely done when they did that meetup, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking Lil Wayne is like, you know what? I'm not going to fucking OD. I'm just going to give these guys a gift here. Drake and Nicki are going to obviously out-rap me here. I mean, think about it. Who out-rapped who in Only?
In Only?
I'd given it to Wayne.
I never fucked niggas that fucked up. If you did, I'd fuck it, they'd be fucked up. Yeah, that is good. Yeah. Because you act like she need dick in her life.
That's another story.
I would give it to her, but I would give it to Nicki Minaj also in that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And Only.
All right, Truffle Butter, stop.
Lil Wayne, though.
Lil Wayne went
hardest verse. You know what? You make an excellent point on that.
I feel like that one, and I changed Lil Wayne went in.
I changed.
That was a pretty good song. They're playing it on the radio, too. I hope it gets, like, a lot of play, but...
I changed.
Wayne gotta stop.
Oh, my God.
His autotune. Like, I fucked with his autotune in 08, 09, even 10. But his autotune now is just, it sounds annoying.
Yeah, man. Like, what are you doing? Like,
if he dropped the autotune, I feel like he could come back.
And, like, have his, leaned out flows, and he'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just,
I changed is pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like that change. Okay, and then we got Drake, who has a pretty good verse.
Yeah, his verses go.
I like when he's going higher. Yeah. If you haven't heard it, he has like, I was in Young Money, then he goes higher and then higher and then higher, and it's pretty dope. And I fuck with that because no one does that. I like that Drake always tries to switch up a flow. He always tries to reinvent his flows. And that's what I love about Drake.
He's like a flow king right now.
Say what you got to say about Drake, saying, oh, he's try to take the Migos flow, or he tried to take XXXTentacion's flow, or any other flow. Say he's a flow jacker. Stop it. Like, I don't believe it. Drake has always tried to reinvent his flows, but it is what it is. But then now let's get into Nicki's verse. Nicki's verse. This is the comeback. This is what we've been waiting for. You know, the reply
Well,
to
first of all,
Sheetha.
a lot of people didn't think it was even gonna happen. We thought she was gonna ignore it. Some people.
Did you think she should have ignored it?
I don't think she should have ignored it at all. I thought she should have either dropped a diss track, but at the same time, it is kind of like weird for her to drop a diss track for someone like Remy. I'm not saying Remy's whack. It's just Remy's like on a different level from Nicki. Nicki Minaj is like a super duper star. But then you think about Drake, and Drake was like the biggest at the time, and he still dropped a diss track.
When 50 Cent responded to Ja Rule. Ja Rule was the biggest during that time.
Yeah. But
So-
that was more street shit too. So
Yeah, definitely.
But like, all right, a good example: 50 Cent. This is the whole industry, and Jay-Z's like, "What the fuck is 50 Cent? That's not this song. Is that a diss song?" He just it's literally a line in a song,
Same. No, of course, that's not a diss song. Definitely, it's a sub, or not even a sub. That's
like a shot.
It's a shot.
a
Yeah.
jab.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm saying is, this song right here, THIS song, this song, not this song, is not a diss song. It's a song, a hit song that disses someone.
And do you think? Did you expect her to do that?
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect. I was waiting for her to just do anything, but I honestly didn't expect her to diss her at all.
So what? Can you explain what the difference between a diss song or a song that disses people?
All right, a diss song is Ether. That's a diss song. Takeover. I don't know if that's a diss song, but yeah, it kind of is because the whole song he's dissing people on it.
Yeah, and it's not only to Nas.
Yeah, it's to Mobb Deep,
yeah.
and Prodigy, whatever. But I don't know, because Takeover is such a good song. I mean, I'm sure they can intertwine. A hit song and a diss song can intertwine sometimes.
Now-
Ether, I would say that's the hottest diss song, most disrespectful diss song, one of them. Hit 'em Up.
Hit
That's
him
a
up.
diss song.
Who shot you? But that's,
That's
not a diss,
song, but we don't know. But
People say that, like Faith Evans, I think, said that those lyrics were there before
yeah.
Hit 'Em Up came
So-
out. So we don't really know. But
But like, all right, a diss song, back to back, that's a diss song. I wouldn't say Charged Up is a diss song.
why not?
Because there was some other stuff he was talking on there. It was just like, it wasn't really like a diss song.
I think it was a diss song.
I thought it was a song that
Charged Up is the more, not radio friendly song. It's the one where he's actually trying to dissect everything that Meek Mill is. I can't really recall the lyrics, but it's towards one person.
I did some charity for the kids, but I'm used to it because all y'all charity kids. All y'all.
Exactly. So like, that shit is definitely a diss song. He says it in back to back. I wait 3 days, nigga. Where y'all at? Like 4 days.
Nah, but all right.
Okay, but what is the difference between a diss song and a song that disses people?
Okay. So, Stay Schemin' by French Montana, Rick Ross, and Drake. Or Rick Ross, French Montana, and Drake, whatever. Is that a diss song?
No, I wouldn't say so.
All right. In it, Drake disses Common.
Correct.
That's a song. That's a song, just a regular song, that has a diss in it.
Okay.
All right. A diss song. Another song that has a diss in it. No Shopping. Would you call that a diss song? With French Montana and Drake?
What's the diss in that?
Pump it up. I'm not a one hit.
That's a jab. That's just a jab.
Same thing with Stay Schemin'.
But it's not a diss song or even. It's not even like that whole song is even focused on Joe Budden at all. It's just that line.
No, you could say some other stuff in the song that's talking about it.
See, but Drake has done that all the time.
Yeah,
So-
but
and
so
that's
is-
what like
it was a lot
that's
of rappers.
what rappers are probably doing, like always dissing people on the low,
Yeah,
and that's a part of.
I'm
hip-hop.
saying it's a difference between a blatant diss song, because in No Frauds we know who Nicki's talking about. There's no question about it. Mm-hmm. Like, you're dead ass answering everything she said to you. Well, for the most part, but I wouldn't consider it a diss song.
Neither would I.
But a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is this song," and you ran and got Drake and Wayne. Like, no. All right, a perfect example. I feel weird defending Nicki so hard. I feel people would be like, "Oh, discredit everything he has to say because he's a Nicki stan." But I'm not. I'm dead ass. I don't know. I feel like I'm being the most fair. I feel like if Nicki were to drop the best diss track of all time, 10 minutes, just her slaughtering Remy, people would have been like, it's whack. People hate Nicki Minaj.
Why do you think people hate Nicki?
I don't know. It's just too poppin'. Why did people hate Wayne when he was on top of the world? After he was on top of the world. Because people loved Wayne 06, 07, 08. Once 09 came, people were like, all right, Wayne's corny.
And then you think people love Wayne now?
Well, people like to remember 06, 07, 08 Wayne. They're like, oh, that run, he's the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're saying he's kind of like falling off.
I have a question. Do you think when Remy Ma did the Sheether song, she took the crown from Nicki Minaj for a rap person, for rap queen?
I mean,
Female rap queen?
if that was the case, so Nicki had the crown while Remy was dropping all those songs.
Yeah.
So Remy was what? She needed to do that to take the crown?
To
Because Nicki just had dropped 2 songs, and that people were saying, oh, is that about Remy? But she didn't say no name. She didn't do nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Remy felt fucking upset and dissed her back.
But Remy had already dissed her in the Fresher song.
But she said it wasn't her. She said, oh, if it was you, I'd say your name. I said I wasn't talking about you. Remember? Are you dumb?
Yeah.
And she wasn't talking about her, so then why did she think Nicki was talking about her?
But we don't
We
know.
know both of them were talking about each other.
That's the end of the story?
That's it. Stop pretending. Y'all both were talking about each other. Remy felt some type of way about a good song that she finally dropped because Nicki had dropped two freestyles, like you said, and there was a dub, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in it, she's dissing somebody. You know, there's like some jabs in there, but she didn't take nothing. Make Love with Gucci Mane was a hit. And people were like, oh, is she talking about Remy? And then Remy was like, fuck this bitch. I'm gonna fucking do Sheether and drop all this material I have on her.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna be hot as fuck right now. And it worked.
So do you think that
I don't think she took
snatched-
the crown, though. She didn't snatch no crown.
Do you think-
because
so you
the crown's
think-
still up for grabs. I'm gonna say that.
no one has it?
Well, Nicki definitely had it from, I'll give you 09 till 17. And right now, I would say nobody has it. The beef is still ongoing. If Remy were to drop a fucking hit album, yo, like, I don't know, you can't even, you could compare the two, but it's just, look at the sales. I know sales don't matter, right? Okay. Bars, like, Nicki has bars. You need somebody she doesn't have bars?
Definitely.
Go listen to Chirac, yo.
Go listen to Monster. Go listen to Want Some More. Go listen to...
Yo, anything Remy has ever put out compared to Monster, like...
Nah, Remy has these bars. What are you talking
but
about?
like a hit song like Monster, who she killed Jay-Z on that song.
Jay-Z's verse is whack on that song, though. It's not, actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki Minaj killed everybody on the album with that.
Exactly, the whole album, and that's what the greatest hip hop album of all time. It's like considered.
That's what during that time is what pretty much solidified Nicki Minaj.
That ass.
And luckily she didn't sign that 360 deal, and that ass killed the game with Moment for Life, Super Bass.
Shitting on him.
Shitted on him. What else? What other fucking? She has massive. I don't understand how she has. She's up in the running for like having the most hits, like get next to everything.
Features. She's like the female Wheezy. This shit is easy.
Pull up in that new.
Bitch, get a squeegee. Like, yo,
Yeah,
come
my
on.
flow sick. Yeah, my flow queasy.
I heard they were sleeping on me.
Z.
Yo. Stop. Yo.
That's really one of my favorite. That might be my favorite Nicki Minaj verse. I don't know. I love that verse.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, Jay-Z and Lil Wayne were going back and forth in sub hits and fucking. They were subbing each other. Apparently, they were cool. Did Mr. Carter, they got cool. Jay-Z was giving Wayne respect.
Swagger Like Us.
Yeah, nah, but that was before Mr. Carter.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, Swagger Like Us, they're all like going at each other, kind of. They're like, oh, I'm better.
Yeah.
But Mr. Carter, that was like, I see you here. This is, congratulations, you got it. And then even Jay-Z did that song with J. Cole on Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3
Yeah.
with J. Cole.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And in it, he's talking about everybody. He's like, Weezy had it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, now Drake is gonna have it. Yo, like he knew. Like I love that song. But anyway, that was like a thank you to Wayne.
Right.
And even in Blueprint 3, when he dropped that song DOA,
Mm-hmm.
and send this to the mixtape Weezy, like there was no tension. Around 2009, 2010, Birdman does an interview and says, my son got mad money, way more money than Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't like that. Took a whole year. Ham drops. And in Ham, or not a year, a couple months later, in Ham, he says, baby money, you got baby money, niggas ain't got my lady money. Shit like that. It was a diss.
The song.
Yeah. About a year later, Wayne responds.
Not a year.
Yeah.
Ham came out in January. Carter 4 came out in August.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8 months.
8 months.
8 months later, It's Good comes out. Jadakiss goes on first. Raps. Cool. Drake goes in next. Raps. Cool. Wayne comes in and just goes in on that verse. Mm-hmm. And in it, he disses Jay-Z.
Yeah.
What does he say? He says,
talk about that baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch, make how much you want your baby money. That was terrible. I botched that.
I know you fake nigga. Press your brakes, nigga. I'll take you out. This a date, nigga.
It don't even matter though, because when it comes to boss talk, nobody can touch Jay-Z.
That doesn't matter though. Wayne responded to the Ham verse.
Right?
Would you call Ham a diss song?
Definitely not.
Would you call It's Good a diss song?
Most definitely not.
All right. And after that, a couple years later, 2 years later, Jay-Z responds on Magna Carta on a song. I forgot what he said. He's like, kidnap wifey, chill. and now they're cool. But that's besides the point. I'm saying No Frauds is not a diss song. You can't, like, you know how you'll download a song on the internet. You'll be like, let me see. Like, you're going to download Hit 'Em Up, and it'll be like, Biggie diss, in parentheses. Right? Or Ether, Jay-Z diss, parentheses. Sheether, Nicki Minaj diss. If you download No Frauds, it's not going to say Remy Ma diss.
It might.
It might, but they'd be wrong. I mean, it is. It's complicated.
No, but I definitely get what you mean. Okay, here's my question for you. Do you think having a song that disses someone is sufficient enough as a response to be declared a winner in a specific rap battle? Do you think there's a winner in this rap battle currently? This beef that is currently happening between Nicki Minaj?
Right now, I'd say Remy has the upper hand. And if she was smart, she would drop a song with Papoose. Mm-hmm. And just go crazy. But Nicki does have a point with make a hit song. Can Remy make a hit song by herself without mentioning Nicki?
She did it before.
Where?
In All the Way Up.
Is that by herself?
No, it's not.
I'm saying Nicki could drop a song by herself and it be a hit.
Mm-hmm. But you don't think Remy Ma could?
I'm saying I hope she can. I'm just saying. I think.
Do you think Nicki could?
Most definitely Anaconda.
But do you think she can now?
Yes.
You think she will?
Her star power is crazy.
But the song still has to be good.
Regret in Your Tears? I mean, I haven't listened to
I
it.
finally listened to Regret in Your Tears, I think 2 days ago.
Did you like it?
It's alright. It doesn't sound like Party Next Door to me, though. I don't know. Everybody's saying that Party Next Door wrote it, which Nicki Minaj herself says she didn't. But it doesn't sound good to me. Okay, so I just want to, wrap around these thoughts again. So you think that right now the crown for the Queen of Rap is vacant? Like, no one has it right now?
Yeah, I heard Iggy just dropped a song with
Lil Uzi.
Maybe,
I haven't listened to it.
Maybe that will snatch the crown up.
You think Lil Uzi will take it? Is what you're saying?
But
okay, so it's vacant. All right, who do you think has the crown when it's in terms of male in hip hop?
Drake.
You think he still has the crown?
Yeah, I mean, if you wouldn't give it to him, who? Chance? Not really.
Definitely not Chance. He doesn't even have an album.
Exactly, but like. Who, Meek? No, obviously not. He blew his chances. Mm-hmm. Kendrick, I mean, he kind of blew his chances too. Not saying what he did wasn't powerful and great. I'm just saying that to have the crown, the overall crown, J. Cole ruined his chances too. You see, he could have. I feel like J. Cole could have been fucking better than Drake right now. Mm-hmm. Bigger than Drake. Had he had features on his album and not make it so gloomy.
But that's if he wanted to be like a pop star, like Drake.
Well, not just a pop star, just overall the best in the game.
In terms of rap.
Rap, yes. Rap, the world, yes.
Well, recently we saw...
Right now, Drake is on fire. There's no stopping Drake right now.
Recently we saw on MTV's Hottest MCs in the Game, the Kanye West was number one.
Oh, yeah, Kanye. You see, I forgot about Kanye, but the thing is with Kanye is like he's been quiet lately. So
Yeah, and Drake
I
hasn't.
guess I would have, I gave Kanye number 1 in my top 10 before the list came out.
Mm-hmm.
I said Kanye should get it. So yeah, 2016, I'd give it to Kanye. But Kanye and Drake can share it, like it's not that. I don't know. Wayne.
Yeah, I think Wayne has the crown. Now, definitely, yeah, I see what you mean when it comes to Drake, and especially now that Drake's about to drop More Life
Yo.
on Saturday or Friday, Saturday. It's gonna be very, very interesting out here in these.
I just
streets.
want to see the features, bro.
It's gonna be
Wayne
hot.
is on it. I hope Wayne is on. I doubt he's gonna be on it, but I hope he's on it.
Recently, I've been listening to Drake. I was listening to Take Care, and boy, is that album amazing. The Real Her with Andre 3000 and Lil Wayne. Yo, that shit is incredible, man. And Drake just goes so in with his singing. That album is so great, man.
Thanks, Weekend.
And I just wish like Drake would drop something else like that.
We'll Take Care Part 2.
Yeah, bro. That it's so good. It's timeless. For me at least. And I don't know. And he did it sort of again, but Nothing Was the Same, in my opinion.
Nah, Nothing Was the Same was more like, I'd say it's a little bit more rap.
It is a little bit more rap, but there's still some singing in it.
Yeah, of course.
And just the swag with it, the way that Drake just comes in on all the bars and shit, it's just so great. It's just the themes of it and the way it's constructed is just so perfect, in my opinion. Nothing Was the Same and Take Care. But then and then I guess again with If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Those are, I believe, our top 3 projects.
Mm-hmm.
And
If You're Reading This, It's Too Late is probably my favorite.
It's so good.
That shit is great. Thanks, Quentin.
We don't know if he even had to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
know. But I mean, I like the songs Quentin did, but those were more like the hits, the ones like the B-sides I feel like are better.
Right. Nah, most definitely.
I love how he put that at the end.
It's so good. It's so good. But I feel like he kind of went down with views, even though that's his top selling album. This week it sold 21,000
That's crazy.
through stream. It was 19,000 through streams, but 21,000.
That's crazy.
And that album came out 8 months ago.
That's crazy.
More than 8 months.
Yeah, it's almost a year.
10 months ago.
Wait, when did that shit come out?
4
or something.
was it 4 or 5?
4.
Oh, okay. So then 11 months ago.
Wasn't it like 4/16, something like that?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. And it's still selling 20,000 every week. So that playback is good, I guess. I don't know. But you gotta I feel like he went down with views, and I think that's what's gonna begin his decline.
Yeah, April 29th.
It's gonna begin his decline. That began his decline, because I think right now Drake is on the decline.
Well, yeah, obviously, because views was so, we waited on it, so anticipated that it was so monumental. Like, only Wayne can do what he did. And just sell 1 million first week, drop some shit, and then sell 1 million again. Because everybody loves the Carter series,
Right.
It only goes up.
Mm-hmm.
But back to No Frauds. What I had to say about it, I like that Nicki Minaj responded, at least gave us something, right?
Right.
I don't care that Drake and Wayne are on it. That's just cool. That's smart to make it a hit song and make it last. But right away, when we listened to this at the same time, we were with each other, right, in my car, and we were bumping it. And I was like, all right, let's see what she says. And she goes, hey, yo, throw your wrists up. All my bitches up. These niggas is pussier than what? All them dicks is up. All my real niggas down the ride. Throw your jicks is up. I ain't in the projects, but all my bricks is up. Yo, that was probably there originally, and there was probably going to be a regular keep going verse. Like, she was going to keep it going.
Uh-huh.
And then she was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to respond to Remy. So this bitch took down the sheet their lyrics, read it, and decided, I'm going to respond to this part, this part, this part, this part. She goes, you can't be Pablo if your work ain't selling. All right, so Plato Plomo, that's Pablo Escobar's famous saying, and that was the name of Remy Ma Fat Joe's album that only sold 11,000. Damn, rest in peace. But
Drake's album sold.
Yo, Drake's album 11 months later sold more than their first week. Yo,
And it will also next week.
I sold what your whole, I was sold in my first week. In my fucking, what is this, 50 something weak. Yo. But yeah, she goes, what the fuck is this bitch and Helen? All right, back when I was listening to this, the first time I was like, all right, she said Selin and Helen. I was like, yo, she has to mention something about her being a felon. She has to. And after the song finished, I was like, why didn't she say anything? You're like, she did. So I was like, wait, when? And then I looked it up again. The next line is, I would have helped you out that pit, you felon. Yo, and when I heard that, I was like, yo, that's some shit. Yo, the pit you fell in, like she fell in. I only took that one. I was like, oh, she fell in the pit. But I never would have thought she said felon, like on the first listen. Yo, I feel stupid for that. But all right, that's cool. I would have helped you out that pit, you felon. I am the generous queen. Ask Miss Ellen. And I was like, okay, cool double entendre. That's cool. Mad people were like, why are you bringing up Ellen in a hip hop beat? Like, no, it was just wordplay. Yo, like, shut up.
Niggas just hate on Nicki.
I feel like they didn't even listen to the song. They just like saw something and they were like, why? Try to drop another one. You was itching a scrap. I was like, oh, okay, so she was paying attention. You exposed your ghostwriter. Now you wish there was scrap. Okay, you threw it back in her face. You have a ghostwriter, bitch. Heard your pussy on yuck. I guess you needed a pap. Now you tell me what you thought about that. You thought that was the miscarriage shot?
Yeah, because I just thought of like a pap test.
Yeah, pap smear. I always thought pap smear was like to clean it.
It's like pap smear is really is like you take a smear of like cells and you test it. It's really what it is.
Oh.
In your cervix.
Maybe that is a little sub miscarriage.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not that.
But anyway, Papoose.
Yeah, Papoose.
Yeah.
Wackest rapper we know. Nah, he can spit.
He spits.
He knows how to spit, but I
remember
bad.
I was telling my boy today. I was like, oh, like what you gonna do? Get Papoose on a song? And then he was like, Papoose is mad good. You could name me a rapper who can rap the whole alphabet.
Backwards?
And I was like, yeah, he did that twice. He did it once forwards and backwards. He's like, really?
Nah,
he didn't even know.
But they're the same song.
Oh no, I think he dropped another one and it was backwards. Like,
Yeah, but it's actually the same.
Oh wow.
Yeah, whatever.
But whatever. Yeah, Papoose can spit. So he's like, what type of bum bitch shoot a friend over a rack? I was like, damn, this is a good point. Like, yo, you whatever.
They're like at their level, that's bum talk. Like,
yeah, like
it's just a G.
$1,000.
Like Nicki Minaj throws that away.
Yeah. He's like, what type of mother leave her son over a stack? And I was like, damn, yo, that's kind of a low blow. Like, damn, you gonna leave your son over $1,000? Little boogie down basic bitch thinking she back to back. Oh, you mean back to whack? Back to back. Me and Drizzy laughed at that. They say numbers don't matter, but when they discussing the Kings, they turn around and say LeBron ain't got 6 rings. I feel like that was there too already.
That's very true though.
And they'll be like, oh, LeBron's the greatest. Oh, how many rings does he have? All right, so Nicki Minaj is the greatest. Exactly. Oh, Remy Ma's the greatest. How many rings does she have? You know?
Yeah.
Damn, son. I never signed a 360, bitch. You wild dumb. That's why Jay ain't clear his verse for your album. And I like how she emphasizes bum. Album. Shanae Nate, you a fraud committing perjury. I got before and after pictures
of your surgery.
Damn. Ra took you to your doc, but you don't look like Ra. Left the operating table, still look like nah. All right, so she threw stuff back in her face that Remy said about her, basically saying, you're the same. And I'm glad she responded. Are you happy with the response, though?
Am I happy with the response? This is how I feel about it. I feel Nicki Minaj did the right move in terms of putting it back by saying that she is the queen. But what I don't like is that this continues for her to get more hate from the haters. And I feel like they're just going to people aren't going to be supporting Nicki. They don't want to support Nicki. They want the underdog to win, Remy Ma in this case. When Joe Budden dissed Drake, nobody cared about Joe Budden. But for some reason, people, I feel like, want Remy to win. And they're going to keep hating on Nicki Minaj. And
I guess because Remy's kind of mainstream.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, yo, Meek was the top of the world at that moment. Yo, I just people hate Nicki.
Yeah.
I feel like they just hate her.
People hate on Queens. I don't know. People hate 50 Cent.
Nah.
He's a bully.
People did not hate 50 Cent.
You don't think so?
Nah. People love 50 Cent.
Yeah, I guess you're right. People hate Troy Ave.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is, man. I just hope Nicki Minaj comes with heat, but she's on her decline also, man. And at least that's what I see.
I hope Nicki fucking keeps dropping songs and keeps dissing Remy in them. That would win back my like. All right, you're getting the crown back. If you drop your whole album, and also a lot of people want her to rap over the Quiet Storm beat by Mobb Deep.
I thought they wanted Shook Ones. No, it was Quiet Storm.
Yeah, Quiet Storm. So that would be fucking ill.
If she comes through with the bars,
Quiet Storm.
If she has the fucking bars, you know what this true hip hop shit is, she would get the crown back, and people will love her. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that I love Nicki Minaj to the death because she represents my city.
Yeah.
And I have to love her.
Is that the only reason?
No, she also is a great artist. Great artist that has the fucking hardest bars. Want Some More is like the hardest song ever. Truffle Butter is so hard. People say that they can name Remy Ma's hits, but I promise you, niggas my age and younger would only be able to name fucking Lean Back and Conceited. Okay? Like, that's all they can name. And people are just gonna be like, oh, no one really cares about Remy Ma. I don't know why they're like rooting for her. I don't know, man. Remy Ma ain't that hot. You know, she fucking had a miscarriage. I'm sorry. But you are a good rapper, but you're not Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj is gonna be queen forever until someone else comes. You know who would have the crown? Lauryn Hill, if she would just continued. Okay? But she didn't.
Probably.
Lauryn Hill would be smoking all these people. She could smoke them right now if she wanted to. Rip them apart. Maybe unless she doesn't rap anymore. But if Lauryn Hill did that, she would be the queen. So, but I don't know. Remy Ma is not going to take the crown until some other female rapper, which one will come. Young M.A. maybe. You know, she just dropped a new video for her song. I forgot what it was called, but it's pretty good. She's in a strip club with some girls shaking the ass, fat asses too.
I'm rooting for Young M.A. Like I said, if Nicki does drop a diss track, she got to mention how she don't drink Remy, she only drink Henny, and have Young M.A. go, ooh.
But Young M.A. can't get into the beef.
She could if Nicki got that bag. She pays.
I want to say that, like, before I said that Young M.A. wasn't here to stay. And...
You said that?
Yeah, I did say that. If you listen to, like, maybe, like, 15 episodes back, I said that, like, Young M.A.'s not here to stay. Like, she's going to be, like, a one-hit wonder. And, you know, she still can come up, you know, has a chance and shit. And I hope she does. And we'll see, because we need more female rappers. We need more women rappers in the game. We need more, like, you know, it'll just expand it, much like every other genre. And it'll be crazy.
Yeah, I feel you.
It'll just be lit. Do it for the girls. Shout out to the girls.
Culture.
All right, guys. That was another episode. Thank y'all. We do it for you. We love y'all. Stay warm, stay safe. I know there's niggas out here, you know, trying to put you down, but just know that with God and with love, that anything is possible. And if you can think of it, it can happen. This is Kevin or the Sauce, and I'm out.
Peace, guys.